Hello everyone, Atram here, and I am doing an 8-4 Khans of Tarkir draft. So let's look at the pack. So our rare is a Retribution of the Ancients. It's a good little combo piece if you can end up with enough Outlast guys. I'm actually a big fan of the card. Kind of requires you to almost go Abzan. Let's look at the uncommons. Bear's Companion, a very good card. 5 mana, 6 power over 2 guys. Nothing wrong with that. Seek the Horizon, it's a card. Swarm of Bloodflies is also pretty good. Awaken the Bear is a reasonable enough instant. Bring Lows a solid removal. We have a morph in the form of Krumar Bonkin and a morph in the form of Kintree Warden. There's a cancel. There's a Mardu Horde Chief, which is a very nice card. There's land, there's some other junk. I think I'm going to take the little combo-y card and take this Retribution of the Ancients, and we'll see if we can end up with some good Abzan stuff to go with it. I know it's a stretch, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. So we could take, like, Become Immense. It's a Delve card, sure, but it's one hell of a spell, so... yeah, I think that it's either that or maybe just, like, a Jungle Hollow as a fixing. But I don't have any other green spells yet, so, you know, I'm just going to take this Become Immense, and we'll see what happens. Retribution of the Ancients plus Become Immense. I don't even know where we're going now. Except that it's still kind of on Abzan colors. Kind of. But a Delve card. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. One way or the other, we'll figure it out. I don't know which way or the other we'll figure it out, but we will figure it out one way or the other. Interesting. So let's see. Who else in this? Man, bad, you can't pronounce. Manic Tilt. Zenamton. Asnuk. Okay, we get an Abzan guide. That's a solid enough Abzan based pick. There's another Jungle Hollow, but I think the Abzan guide is going to be our pickup here. So why don't we just grab that? As I keep looking at who all is here. So there's Ajnuk, dude, Civitrik. Alright, what have we got going on here? Ooh, we have our first 2 Outlast guys to choose from. So, Retribution of the Ancients really does want the cheaper Outlast ones, the ones that only cost 1 to Outlast, but we're perfectly willing to accept the ones that cost 2 to Outlast, at which point I get the choice between Disowned Ancestor and a Longshot Squad. Disowned Ancestor, since it comes down so much earlier, is what I think I'm going to pick up, though I will want to pick up a Longshot Squad at some point, you know, because the whole Outlast Lord effect. But for right now, we're just going to pick up a nice, cheap Disowned Ancestor. Now, there's a Temur Ascendancy here, which is a very solid card, but it's not in the colors that we're in right now. And it would definitely have been better. It would be the pick if I had picked the Bear's Companion earlier. On that note, I didn't. So, what have we got going on here? Not much for us at all. We could take an Efreet Weapon Master, but that gets us into the other 2 colors that we aren't planning on playing right now. So I think I'm just going to cut the Temur Ascendancy. There was other options there, but nothing was good for the Abzan colors. So we'll figure it out, though. One step at a time, and eventually we'll get to machine gun enemies units using Retribution of the Ancients. Just go tap, 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 kill a guy, tap guys, kill a guy. You know, the good way of doing things. The real good way of doing things. There's all sorts of options as to how you can do this. Yep. Alright. Well, we get another Outlast guy, so that's solid. There's a Secret Plans if you wanted to still go with the Infinite Morph plan, but I think I'm going to stick to the Salt Route Patrol and kind of try to force my way into Abzan here, since I did pick up the Retribution of the Ancients. Alright. We get to pick up a Hate Blade here, which is perfectly fine. Or we could pick up like a Scout the Borders to go with like the Become Immense effect, but if we, mill the one Delve card we have, then the Scout the Borders is like, yeah, you milled your one Delve card. Congrats. So I think I'll just take the Hate Blade. Alright, so we get Raider Spoils if we had enough Warriors, which we have 3 Warriors right now, which could make this actually pretty solid. There's a Snowhorn Rider, but that's in Temur. There's a Sagu Archer in our colors. But I think I'm going to just take the Raider Spoils and see what we can manage out of it. Get to pick up the Krumar Bonkin that wield. So that's a reasonable enough pickup. I'm going to cut someone's barrage of boulders because I don't want to lose to a falter effect if I can help it. Rite of the Serpent, I can put it in the main for right now, but it might get cut because it's a very slow removal spell. An Act of Treason, Molting Snakeskin. So far we've got some stuff, but nothing like that stands out as super powerful. We definitely need to pick up more Outlast guys for our Retribution of the Ancients, though. Alright, we get to pick up a Plains, because really I don't need a Temur banner. And then we'll get one more, probably basic land card, and then we'll go into the next pack. Yep, another Plains. Alright, whatever. So let's see what the next pack has to offer us. Oh, an Anafenza. How nice. There's also a Murderous Cut, which is insane too, but Anafenza is right up our alley. Gives us +1/+1 counters to use with Retribution of the Ancients. Is Abzan's leader, and is just a strong card. It's what we're picking up. So there we go. A solid first pick from Pack 2. Let's see if we can follow it up with more good Abzan cards. A Tuskar Captain. That's a perfectly solid pickup. There's another Abzan guide, which I would like, but I'd rather have the Tuskar Captain. I am going to want to start picking up some Abzan dual lands if I can help it, some gain lands. But for now, we definitely just take the Tuskar Captain. Keep with our trend. And then we just got to figure out what exactly we can keep doing from here. But till then, we gotta figure out why our opponents take so long to pass us cards. Because really, why does it take so long to pass a card? I just don't know. Don't rightly know. Alright, so there's an Abzan dual land for us, which is very nice. There's Despise, which I don't think we need. Karo Lichlord, I'm not going to start splashing. No reason for it right now, so let's just grab a Blossoming Sands and go with that. Alright, wow. There's 2 picks that I really would like here, both the Suspension Field and the Ruthless Ripper. I'm going to take the Suspension Field, though, because it's premium removal spell, and so yeah, I'll just pick that out. I can pick up another Blossoming Sands, or I could pick up like a Bellowing Saddle Brute. He's just a big guy is all he is. And chances are I could trigger raid with one of my little guys. Which is better for me? Some fixing or a bellowing saddle brute? Saddle brute. How many warriors are we up to? 1, 2. She's a soldier, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we could have a minor warrior theme. So I'll make 6 warriors. This guy's a warrior, technically, in all fairness. I suppose it could be something. There's not too much else here for me. Maybe a war behemoth, since it's a morph. Both of these are actually morphs. I guess I could take the war behemoth, though. I think it's better than the Kindred one. Unless I end up with some warrior synergies, which I could still end up with. And I have this, which is good with warriors. Fine, we'll take a Kindred one. I convinced myself. Whether or not it was the right choice, hard to say. We get to pick up a long shot squad here, which is nice. So that'll be a nice, reasonable enough pickup there. So let's go with said long shot squad then. Okay, I can take another Raider Spoils, or I could take a Russia Battle. With how many warriors I'm up to now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Russia Battle isn't looking too bad anymore. It's a good way to gain some life, and it's an overrun-ish effect. So, you know, let's take it. Nothing really good here, though, so we'll just toss something in the sideboard. So, yeah, that seems fine to me. We do definitely need more fixing. I'm not gonna lie. More fixing is good. I don't know if banner's the right kind of fixing, but I'm gonna take one just in case I can't pick up any more fixing. I mean, I should easily be able to pick up more fixing, but in case I don't find any good other fixing, I want to be on the safe side, so I'm gonna take a banner. I know. You don't normally want to be playing banners in your decks, but sometimes you just need to. Sometimes you just really need to. An offensive should have been a warrior. Soldier is such an underused type in this format. Oh well. Whatever. We'll make do one way or the other. Alright, nothing for us in this, so we'll just grab that thing. And that thing. So far we have 16 playables. And that means we just got to pick up at least 7 more playable non-land cards. Well, depending on the deck, obviously, but usually we need at least 7 more non-playable, or 7 more playable non-land cards in order to make this actually work. But obviously we'll have to see what we get here. Well, Horde Chief isn't the worst. Sultai Charm is not playable for us because it requires a blue splash. Throttle is pretty solid, but I think I'm going to take the Horde Chief and just kind of continue to develop my little mini warrior-esque theme. Okay, now there's 2 reasonable picks here, an Abzan Guide and another Mardu Horde Chief. I'm actually leaning towards the Mardu Horde Chief over the Abzan Guide, just because he produces the extra little warrior with him, and that combos well with my Raider Spoils and my Russia Battle. So I think what we're going to take is another Horde Chief. I could have definitely seen picking the Abzan guide too, but I think this is what I'm going to go with. So, well, I mean, it is what I went with, so whatever. So we're up to 18 playables now. Plus, Horde Chief is not a bad card in any way, shape, or form. It is a very solid card. Producing 3 power and 4 toughness over 2 bodies is, for 3 mana, is really a good value. And I still get another Abzan guide. So voila, problem solved. There's a Crackling Doom, but that again would require another mana splash, so we're just going to go with the Abzan guide. Zurich. Well, my other option aside from that is a Kromar Bondkin. I'm just going to throw this in the sideboard. We don't need anyone playing Zurich against us. That'll just crush me because I won't remember about him, and then I'll just get, well, pulverized by it. Another Salt Road Patrol is not a bad pickup. Gives me another card to use towards my Retribution of the Ancients. So, how many Outlast guys have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Alright, so we've got 5 guys towards that right now. Not too much interesting going on here. I guess I can pick up a Sage-Eye Harrier. It's a warrior, right? Yeah, bird warrior, whatever. It'll work. Gives me 21 playables, in quotation marks now. Well, I don't think any of these necessarily help us a lot, but I'm going to grab this and just kind of put him over there and pretend like I didn't have to pick him. I don't really like that card. It's just so... It's really just too expensive. That's my only issue with it. I mean, sure, it's a 5/4 flyer, which is not bad, but it's just 5/4 flyer for 7 at uncommon. Ugh, doesn't seem like what I want. Let's see what other... I think we get... it looks like one more unique card before we have to go with what we passed already. And it looks like it's going to be Necropolis Fiend, because I'm in black. So, yeah. This card, I've never actually really had it online before, but I've seen it online from other people. And it's a crush card. It'll kick some ass. So, I might just pick up a Smoke Teller here, since it is just a 2-drop. I'll never get to use its ability, but it is just a solid enough 2-drop. I'll pick up an Erase. This might be the deck where I have to play the Abzan Banner to help fix my mana. So that'll be unfortunate if that's the case, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so I get the choice between Bitter Revelation as a draw effect or another Longshot Squad. I'm gonna take the other Longshot Squad. Alright, so now we got a pair of Abzan banners. Sidisi's Pet. That's actually playable by us. So we've got plenty of playables now. Yeah, I'll take a Plains. And another Plains. Alright, whatever. So yeah, plenty of playables. Just gotta find the right configuration of them. We want to maximize on our Retribution of the Ancients ability. So that's definitely something to consider. We have the whole Warrior synergy. I'm going to start off by just pulling everything out, sorting it by CMC, and then bringing it all back in. So using the Warrior synergy, we can say like those 2 1-drops, or these 3 1-drops. I don't necessarily need to play this Kintree one. Suspension Field. We'll see how hurting we are on creatures for the Smoke Teller, but it's hard to say whether or not we'll need it. Anafenza, Tuskguard Captain, double Mardu Horde Chief, Longshot Squads, Raider Spoils, Bellowing Saddle Brute, double Salt Road Patrol, Rush of Battle, Kromar Bondkin, double Abzan Guide, Rite of the Serpent, Necropolis Fiend, Become Immense, And then I'm actually going to throw in one Abzan banner and the Smoke Teller. Then we'll throw in the Blossoming Sands, and we'll figure out what our mana base needs. So, good old sticky notes. So we are in Abzan. So our white symbols are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our black symbols, you pick up one from the Hate Blades effect because you really don't want him without, well, anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Though it can be 13 depending on how you play the Skrumar Bonkin. Most likely it's 13. And then our green symbols are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, for our fixing, we obviously only have one of each of these in land, but I'm also going to add a 0.5 for a banner just to show how it would affect the mana. Actually, it really has no serious effect on the mana base, but it's worth noting. So basically we just don't have any real black fixing aside from banner, which is pseudo black fixing. And that seems nearly accurate. I think I can go -1 +1. Yeah, I think I can do -1 +1 because of the green-white fix dual land. So we'll submit like this, and we'll see you all in round 1.